So when it comes to casting, we have another controversial situation on our hands to add to the pile. We already have Snape and everything going on with that casting, with Papa Sidhu playing Snape. I mean, a lot of people are very controversial thoughts, comments, and opinions on that Snape casting. But now we're going to be talking about Voldemort. So let's get into this. From Harry Potter news, Voldemort could be portrayed by a woman in HBO Harry Potter series, according to Daniel Richman. For those of you who may not know, Daniel Richman is a movie scooper insider. They seem to have some sort of connection to the movie and TV industry. They get a lot of scoops right, they get some things wrong. So do take this information with a pinch of salt. We can't verify this, so take it as it is. But if it's true, it's going to be pretty controversial to a lot of fans for sure. So Daniel Richman says, they're auditioning both men and women for Voldemort, so it's possible we could see a female Voldemort in the Harry Potter series. Okay, wow, I have so many different thoughts about this. There's so many negatives that come to mind about a potential female casting here. I mean, I don't even know where to start. There's going to be a lot of controversy surrounding this. But anyway, I've written down some notes, so I'm going to go through the most important points here that stand out to me regarding a potential female casting here. Obviously, the biggest one at the top of the list for anybody listening to this news has to be the deviation from the source material. Voldemort was written by J.K. Rowling as a male, with backstory and characteristics that tie to his identity as Tom Riddle. So, I mean, you're just going to throw all that, into the wood chipper. I mean, it's just crazy stuff. Changing his gender risks alienating fans who value the fidelity of the books and what the books represent, as it alters core elements of his character as well. Being male is a core attribute to his character. So if they change that, it's going to change so much about what makes Voldemort Voldemort. So it's just crazy stuff. Also, the narrative inconsistency. Voldemort's male identity ties into his relationships, so it's going to alter all of his relationships if you then change him into a woman. Like the manipulation of male privilege and power in the wizarding world. So if he was becoming, changing him from a male to a female, changes his relationships, his standing in the wizarding world. There's so much here that changes under the surface, not just on the top level, but underneath, kind of representing his character in the inner works here. So the fan backlash as well. I mean, it goes without saying, there's going to be huge backlash against this. Whether it's going to be more than the Snape casting, I have no idea. The Harry Potter fandom is vocal about canon, and gender swapping a central antagonist like Voldemort could spark significant pushback. I mean, the pushback and the controversy will be massive if they came out and cast a female in this role. Voldemort's malevolence is tied to toxic masculinity, his obsession with power, control, and lineage as well, which plays into being a male. Risk of tokenism as well. I mean, if not handled thoughtfully, a gender swap could feel like a superficial attempt at diversity rather than a meaningful reinterpretation. A lot of people are going to call it woke, they're going to call it gender swapping for the sake of it, and all that kind of stuff we get with TV series and movies in this day and age. So this could have the results here could be catastrophic if they cast a female here. I don't want a female being cast for all those reasons that I list. I think having Voldemort as a male is core central pillar to his character, and if they change it, then what is the point of this TV show? We're not sticking to the canon, we're not sticking to the books, and it just throws all that into the wood chipper, and I think it becomes pointless once they've done that. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it, guys. Jump into the comment section, let me know what you think about a potential female Voldemort being cast in the upcoming Harry Potter HBO series. I would love to know your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. A lot of you guys are going to have some big thoughts about this, so do let me know in the comments section. Okay, up next, we're going to be moving on to Hogwarts Legacy 2. This is a game that cannot get here soon enough. The amount of in-game hours that I've spent playing Hogwarts Legacy, literally just walking around the scenery, walking around Hogwarts, the game is so beautiful to look at. The vibe, the feeling, the aesthetic, everything about it is just so rich in detail. And you could spend hours just walking around, not even doing any missions or anything, just walking through the environment. It's just pure joy. It's really, really fun. Anyway, that's enough of me waxing poetic. Let's actually get into this news. So, this comes to us from Daily Harry Potter. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is reportedly in early development by Avalanche Software for Warner Bros. Games, with a potential late 2026 and 2027 release being discussed. So yeah, I mean, I did remember hearing rumors that they were going to bring this out in conjunction with the new upcoming HBO series, and that it's actually going to have a link to the actual Harry Potter series itself. What that link is going to be, how in-depth that link is, or if it's just going to be a kind of Easter eggs or shallow on the surface kind of connection, I'm not really sure at this point. But if it does link up to the series, with maybe the time era that it's set in, or, you know, the characters kind of cross from the series to the game, I'm not sure how deep they're going to go, but I mean, that's really exciting potential if that is true. But man, like I said, this cannot get here soon enough. I cannot wait to play this game. The first one was done so incredibly well. I think it's a masterpiece. It's absolutely amazing. And let's hope that we do get this game in the next few years. Guys, I would love to know, are you excited to play this game? And what would you like? What kind of features would you like in Hogwarts Legacy 2 that weren't featured in the first game? Obviously, the biggest one's going to be Quidditch. They failed to put Quidditch in the first game. I can understand. They put so much love, thought, and effort into the rest of the game. They probably didn't have time for the Quidditch. Obviously, that's a lot more complicated mechanics, and hopefully they include it in this second game. But like I say, let me know what other features you would like to see in the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy 2. Okay, so let's move on to this interesting piece of news here. It looks like we have another casting update for the HBO series. From Wizarding World Direct, Svetlana Karabut, yeah, I think that's how you say it, Karabut, has been cast as Professor Septima Vector in the Harry Potter TV series. So we're still getting trickles of news of casting of different characters in this upcoming series. Kind of the characters, the lesser known characters are kind of now being filled in, but it's still great whenever we get a casting announcement. If you were ever wondering who's going to be playing Septima Vector, well, now you know, guys. We have Svetlana Karabut. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name, by the way. I'm really awful at pronouncing different names, so do forgive me. But yeah, it's always fun and it's always interesting to see who's being cast as different characters here. Okay, with that down, let's move on to our next piece of news here. Okay, up next, we have an update regarding a filming location. This comes to us from Harry Potter News. Today and tomorrow, filming for HBO's Harry Potter series will take place at the Clock Tower in Hoddesdon. Okay, so we have this beautiful kind of antique looking clock tower here. I could imagine when a bit of CGI, a bit of decoration's been added to this kind of really charming little clock tower in the town centre here. Imagine some like witches and wizards around it, or some, you know, members of the public walking around it. Maybe some decorations, a CGI kind of background. And I think this thing will actually look really, really cool. It's, you know, it's just there to be designed for the Harry Potter show. It's something that you would absolutely see in London, and I think it will look great once it has a bit of a touch up, once it adds some personality and character to this really antique kind of clock here. Then I think it's going to be really, really fun. But I did hear some other channels saying that there's going to be pictures and videos coming out of the set where they're filming here. So maybe today, tomorrow, or the next day, do expect some updates here on the channel. If we do get any leaked images or set videos coming from this clock tower filming, I will update the channel, and I'll definitely be talking about and showing those images and leaked videos, guys. So make sure you stay tuned. But yeah, I just think it's a really charming little clock tower, and I can't wait to see how it's featured in the series and what they do with it. And finally, that brings us to our last post of today's video. This comes to us from the Wizarding World Direct. A new clip of Dominic McLaughlin, Harry Potter, acting in a series called Grow. So I've never seen his acting ability. I've seen him in small like interview clips here and there around the internet, but I've never seen him acting on screen in a series. So this is my first time ever seeing him in a show. Okay, let's just go forward to where he appears. Okay, let's check out this clip and let's have a look at his acting abilities and see what he looks like on screen. So, I'm not going to play the entire clip, but we'll play enough of it just so we can get a kind of understanding of what his acting is like. Here we go.
You're Charlie Leto from Dinah's Farm.
No offence, but I'm not looking to make friends. I'm only here till fall.
Don't want to miss Mugford Pumpkin Fest, huh?
No. Well, yeah, I'm going to win the contest. Then I'm going to join my mum in the States.
Impressive. My dad's going to be disappointed, though. He's entering the contest, too.
Maybe tell him not to bother this year, then.
He's got a big team helping him. You got much of a team?
Okay, guys, we'll just pause it there. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, he looks pretty confident. He looks pretty charming. I mean, you can definitely tell that they did a great job casting this guy. I mean, just from what I've seen there in that small clip, I mean, just look at him. He looks confident on screen. He projects his voice quite well. I like the kind of the Scottish accent that he has. And yeah, I don't know. I just think he looks pretty good. And, you know, from that small clip there, just showing his acting, you know, I think is pretty cool. And I'm excited to see him, excited to see what he's going to be doing in this upcoming Harry Potter series. But guys, what do you think about that clip in his acting there? Do you think that looked good? Do you think it looked bad? Let me know in the comments section. But there we go, guys. So that's everything we're going to be covering today's video, with lots of different news there about filming locations at the Clock Tower, a new casting there for a character, Hogwarts Legacy 2, and obviously our biggest piece of information going back to the female casting, potential female casting of Voldemort, which could be covered in controversy. I just hope and pray that they do not go down this route, because it's not going to end well for them. They've already got the controversy with Snape. Don't add it to Voldemort as well. It's not going to be a good look. It's not going to impress fans. It's going to piss a lot of people off. So I just hope that they don't go down that route. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what information stands out to you, and if you have any thoughts, comments, and opinions about Voldemort or anything else we talked about in this video, or the original movies or HBO series, anything you want to talk about regarding Harry Potter, just jump down in the comment section and let us know your thoughts as always. Thanks so much for being here and checking out this content. I really do appreciate that. Before you leave, make sure you hit the like button, consider becoming a subscriber so you can help support the content. But most importantly, and I cannot stress this enough, guys, please hit that notification bell so you're alerted to future updates and videos regarding Harry Potter and new content we have coming to the channel. You do not want to miss any of that exciting stuff. And with that down, as always, I will see you guys in the very next video.